Alright. We're here at the semi-finals.
On the 18 Christmas basketball edition
Of the 2018 Christmas Basketball Invitational Tournament. As the answer stage, we write our names on history's page.
I love it.
The two teams we have.
The blue Barracudas and the black Millipedes.
Blue Barracudas and the black Millipedes.
Semi-final number 1.
Let me try this again. The two teams we have are the blue Barracudas and the black Millipedes. Okay, we see where the crowd is at tonight. And starting with the black Millipedes.
Yeah, you gotta start. Let me crowd is.
We have Roy Taylor at number 8.
Micaiah Moore at number 6.
Micaiah Moore at number 6.
Khalil Wilkinson.
Khalil Wilkinson at number 9. Nathan Ennis at number 10. And the starting 5 for the black Millipedes. At number 3, we have Nicholas Thorne. At number 4,
Kenyon
we have Kenyon Connell. At number 7, we have the big man inside, no other than Malik Clark.
Bully.
At number 5, he's cut his sleeves for this game. He's business. We have Dijon Hunt. And the captain, who says it must be a dub today. At number 2, Kurt Lambert. And for the roster that the crowd has seemed to be waiting on, the blue Barracudas. At number 5, we have Julian Ford.
Azariah Burgess.
We have Azariah Burgess.
Azariah.
That's what I said, Azariah Burgess.
Number 6. Yeah.
Number 6, Nathan Best.
Not here. Joshua Gibbs.
Number 9, Joshua Gibbs.
That's a good right there.
Starting 5. Blue Barracudas. We have number 2, Justin Bailey. At number 7, we have Joshua Grant. Mr. Ambidextrous himself. At number 1, Khalil Austin.
Woo! See all that?
The tall guy, number 10, Optimus Primus Warren.
Up to Primus. It would have got to be up to Primus. And then there.
The shark guy. The shark guy with a lot of heart and a lot of speed. His sleeves is cut also, so this is going to be an interesting one. Number 4, the captain, Darren Hurley.
Alright,
and we heard the crowd calling offensive superstar.
Coaches, Teron King and Andrew.
And the 2 coaches for the black Millipedes.
We have Andrew.
Andrew Harvey and Teron King.
These referees, Dwight Rose family.
That's tough. Dwight Rose and Rico Watson.
And the 2 referees,
Dwight Rose and Rico Watson.
Dwight Rose and Rico Watson.
That's tough. That is tough.
Slight delay here.
Tough is tough.
That's no snow, man. It's Christmas.
Oh, this is just a Christmas blessing.
Oh, trust me, you don't want no snow.
The next shirt, another next shirt, man.
Funny floor. Yeah, you too.
I had no phone, huh?
At least his score don't get sold very quickly. Yeah, sure. Already? Oh, yeah, that's what I get wet, yeah.
Good for it.
That no over we don't, Charles, unfortunately. You mean it, Gail?
Oh yes, we are going to play. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, here we go. 2, 3, get it! You go for the corner, Steve. They my boys eating a Burger King, man. You got share scrolls there? Huh? Cody?
Oh yes, and we're about to begin the under 18 Christmas basketball invitational. I am back first off. From missing a whole Thursday, I am back. Darian Hurley, legendary. Standing next to me here, sorry, sitting, it's Charles Vanderpool. And we have the tip. Primus gets the tip, but it goes to Dejon Hunt, who misses an easy lane to start the game. We have Joe Shav bringing it up across half, giving it over to Darren Hurley, who gives it down to Khalil Austin for 3. So Khalil hits his first shot of the game. 3 points there for the Blue Barracudas. Connell goes in tough, throws it up, misses, sharp. He loses it though on the rebound. Oh, he gets it back. Gives it over to the big guy, Malik. Throws it up and gets it to fall. So Malik will have 2, playing bully ball as usual. We hear the shot clock, but it's just a malfunction. Darren gets it for 3. Barely sharp. Kurt Dejon turning on the Jets, throws it up, and Joe Shaw blocks it without even jumping. The fans are going to be really into it today because it's the semifinals, of course. Dejon upfits, attacks strong, hands it over to the bully, and the bully misses. He goes back up and gets it off the backboard.
Did you play for stocks?
Darren brings it over the stripe, gives it to Justin, swings it over to Joe Shaw. Yes. He didn't recognize. And Primus misses the putback lane. Dejon brings it over very quickly. Sizes up, passes it over to Connell. Connell pulls back. Oh, it's tipped by Justin. Good hands. It's gone into the bully. Darren digs down, knowing that Malik is very strong on the inside. Connell floats it, misses. Malik goes back up again and off glass. That guy is getting a lot of rebounds, Charles. A lot of them.
I believe the Blue Barracudas are going to see get a lot of two-point shots from the corner.
Yes, they are. Justin spins into traffic, gets to the Joe Shav there. Darren has it over to Khalil. Khalil attacks. Almost tripped on the way in, so that foul will go on.
When he attacks, the ball needs to go east-west. You can attack downhill north-south, but on ball movement, it should be going east-west. Right now, they're moving it east-east.
So that foul will go on number 3, first off, Nicholas Starnes. And then we have another foul here on Joe Shav Grant, who almost actually threw it away at first and then covered by fouling, so he would stop the fast break. Not a bad decision, but a mistake early on for the Blue Barracudas. Kurt handling. Yes, it's not. And a lot of guys need to understand you're going to get hit in this game. You're going to. We have a bit of battling down below, and Dijon comes up with it, pulls up for 3. It misses everything, and the ball rolls off of a Blue Barracuda. Yes, they will. Yes. Yes, Dejan is if Dejan realizes that you make a mistake, he's gonna let you know. That's one thing I know about Dejan. Kurt pulls up for 2, just short. Darnay attacks in a fast break, pulls back, sees his defender, gives it over to Shav. Shav to Justin for 3, gets it to fall.
Ball rotate and get a wide open shot. That's the same shot you should have given earlier.
So now we have 2 blue Barracudas with 3 so far. As you said earlier, the baseline is always going to be open. Malik is really destroying Primus on the inside. It's going to be tough for him. Yes, I think he needs to use his length and allow the man to get the ball in front of him first. And Khalil
is ready. Khalil is ready. They need to keep it in.
Yeah, he's semifinals ready. And his father is on the sideline, of course, watching. Former national player. Khalil gets it to Justin. Justin to Joshav. Joshav scouts the court, gives it to Darnay. Darnay back to Justin. Darnay gets it. They're not really defending him there, but yes, good pass by Darnay, seeing what he has. Gets it to Darnay, and he's rewarded, but misses everything. Darnay with a strong air ball there. Dejan pulls up. Very good pull up by Dejan. So that's 2 points there for Dejan. Darnay is yet to get on the board, as we were expecting.
His opportunities will come, you know. He just needs to stay positive.
Yes.
Just keep playing. Cut through. Joshua moves to cut through.
Yes, he doesn't move. Normally, from experience of seeing Joshua play, he passes the ball and he does not cut, or he does not really set screens opposite. It's a habit. So Primus gets a rebound and he gets the 2 to go. So he's really going to have to break out of his shell here to see that happening. So Dejan goes through, gives it to Connell. Connell attacks. He's bumped by Justin on the floor. Justin tried to sneak in his body instead of trying to get to the spot. A bit of a lazy act there by Justin. So he will take his first personal. Ball inbounded from the back by Kurt. Kurt gets it to Dejan. Dejan. Yes. Dejan gets it to Kurt. And Nicholas Torrance tries his best there, and the ball will stay with the Black Millipedes. He didn't get it to fall, but it seems to have hit up. These guys are not holding the ball, Charles. Dejan pulls up for 3. It hits the V. Hits the V. Yes, they are. Yeah, well, I didn't understand. If you give someone an open shot, but he ends up missing everything, and he gets another foolish foul there on the number 7 slasher, Joshav Grant. I think he's gonna get a sub very soon. He keeps realizing that he makes a mistake, and instead of getting back, he tries to put his hands where the ball is, and it doesn't work out for him. And guarding Dejan too as well, you have to be careful now. He's gonna continue to get blown by if he has so much fouls as well. Khalil gives it to Justin. Justin can't handle the pass. He pulls up for 3. We're having a bit of a sloppy game to start this quarter. They're scoring, but the ball is back and forth, like a tennis game. Kurt carries on the inside, gives it to Connell. Connell pulls up for 3. Misses the stretch 4, can't get it to fall, and there's an over the back there on Malik Clark. So he will take his first personal, which was expected of him. He always has a bit of fouling. Yes. Yeah, keep him aggressive down there. Andrew looking very confident in his team today. Josh Gibbs comes in for Joshav Grant. So Darnay brings it over the strike, attacks, gives it to Josh. Josh gives it to Khalil. Khalil upfits. I honestly believe Khalil, the last 2 trees, I would have shot that. I would have shot that. Heat check, that we call it. Khalil is defending Kurt Lambert. Lambert scouting the court, gives it to Connell again. Connell gives it to Dejan in the corner. Upfit, lovely, slips, gives it to Malik. And Malik has 10 points already.
That's a good pass to Dejan. He lost his balance and someone still from a very good pass.
Khalil
and he's good. This is good ball reversal.
gets it to Darnay. Darnay step back, Jay. It misses.
Should follow his shot.
Yeah, he should. He looks like he tries to get the block and misses. Dijon gets that 2 to go, so he has 4 in the contest so far. Barracudas are finding it very hard to get some points here. No. Ball is given to Josh. Josh gives it to Justin. They're not attacking. Honestly, Josh might have been making some mistakes, but he was attacking. Justin with a nice 2 there. Yes, they do. He does. So Kurt brings it over the stripe, gives it to Dijon Hunt. Dijon passes it into Malik Clark, who is stripped by Khalil Austin. A lovely strip. Yes, he is. Khalil.
He has these step back, or
I told you he doesn't want to shoot anymore. I would have shot some of these.
he believes he needs his feet under him.
Good shot by Josh Gibbs there.
That's going to be a 4 shot. So he's picking the one.
So we have 3 Blue Barracudas scoring 3s so far. And Dijon with another 2. Yes, they do.
Once Barracudas are hitting their shots, and they have 3-point shooters, they are going to get.
That was a lovely block by McConnell. What a lovely attack and a nice lane. So we may have a timeout here, and it is called by the Black Millipedes. No, the timeout is called by the Blue Barracudas. So Tyrone King calls his first timeout of the game there. He's probably going to talk it over with them, tell them that they're not really defending the ball well. That's one thing I'm seeing. They're on the offense. Don't get me wrong, they're on the offense. But defensively, they are not here at all. But Malik Clark so far has 10 points in the game. Dijon follows closely with 6. Whilst for the Blue Barracudas, Khalil Austin has a pair of 3s, 6 points. And Justin Bailey has a 3 and a 2, 5 points. Darren Hurley has yet to get in the game, along with Joshav Grant and Primus Waldron, who I'm expecting a big game from those 3. Yes, he scored once, but to me, he's still not in the game as yet. Justin gives it back to Darren. Gives it over to Josh in the corner. Josh outfits. Attack strong on the inside. Yes, what a... Hey, I honestly thought if Primus saw that ball coming, he would have stepped to it, but he did not see that ball. Yeah. The steal by Darren.
And he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. They get back very well, but they have Primus running in transition.
And there's a big move by Primus there.
Good move by Primus, good push by Darren, and good slow down after he realized he had nothing. I think they need to go straight to the big guy. They played quite well.
He throws up and gets the 2 to 4. This guy is hot. And he's hot from the inside.
Fronted.
He has 12 points so far. Darren bringing it up, gives it to Justin. Justin gives it back. Gives it to Khalil. Khalil's going to pull it out for 3. And he gets it to fall. That guy is hot as well. He's finding his shot. He's hitting from on the left side. He hit his first shot over here, but he hit 2 shots over that side. So I'm saying...
How much did he shoot on this side?
Only one.
So he hit everything he shoots.
So he has... And we have another move by Malik Clark. So Primus is being destroyed right now on the inside.
Work around.
I'd bring Azariah Burgess in and see if he can handle the body weight. Justin almost loses it. Oh, lovely pass to Khalil. Khalil pulls up for 3. Misses. Joshua goes for the rebound and it hits off his foot. Do they have a bit of butter on their hands out here? They're just dropping everything. So Kurt will bring it up for the Black Millipedes. Ball is given to Dijon. Dijon on the inside. Yes, he is. Josh didn't expect the pass from Malik Clark. Primus goes up and misses with the lefty. And Darren gets the pulling. So he will have his first personal. So So the Black Millipedes will take it from backcourt. They have 0.5 seconds left on the clock. Ball is heaved into front court. Doesn't hit anything. Ball goes out of bounds. So they're going to get it from the back, which is a terrible play on their part. So they're going to try to get a tip in here. So we'll see what happens here.
But they can't get off the shot. So
they can tip it in, so they can use. Just throw it. Throw it. Yes, he did. So at the end of the first quarter, we have Black Millipedes 22, and we have Blue Barracudas 21. Two teams are going to talk it over. As we saw earlier, the Black Millipedes have came to play. They're really using a big guy inside, Malik Clark, who has 14 points right now in the entire game, and it's only the first quarter. Dijon still has 6, and for the Blue Barracudas, Khalil Austin has 3 threes, so he's hot from the perimeter, whilst Justin Bailey has 5 points so far. Charles Vanderpool has gone to talk it over with the coach of the Blue Barracudas, trying to find out why he wants from his team. So the Blue Barracudas will take the ball from the side as we start back the second quarter. Darren gives it to Josh Gibbs. He will bring it up, attach straight through the middle, floats it, and gets it to fall. Yes, that really is. He just ran straight through there. If it were that easy, hey. So the Blue Barracudas are up 1 right now. Dijon lets to get it into the big guy. I'd feed him all night long. That was a good move there by the Blue Barracudas, doubling in. Darren brings it over the half, sees who he has, attacks middle, gives it over to Khalil. Khalil Austin for 3. Oh, what a lovely shot by Khalil Austin. So this guy is feeling it. Dijon feeding the big guy again. And there is a foul here on Primus. I know it will go on Primus because he was using his lower body, yes. He was using his lower body trying to push him out. And it just wasn't working for him. So, no, I honestly believe that this sub is more for the power and not for the fouls right now.
Primus is running on the break. He's got like 2 or 3 offenses.
True.
He's running on the break. That's where I'm going to do that.
We'll give him a chance and see. Well, can't handle by Nathan Innes. He almost throws it away, gets it to Kurt. Malik goes up and he battles on the inside for Azariah Barges for you. Ball falls in to Josh's hand, gives it to Darren. Darren gives it to Josh. Josh for 3. These guys look so sweet from 3-point line. Just gonna put out there. They're shooting the ball really well from 3-point range. If there was an average right now, it'd probably be like 60-something%. My cameraman is saying more than that.
Could be more.
Malik goes up again. Yes, he's trying it. And he's not wasting his energy inside of there as well.
Come on, by Josh, find the kick.
Josh is feeling himself. Josh is also feeling himself. I realize that. Yes, he did.
It's a good turn. Very beautiful turn.
You can't. Sometimes you just can't blame someone for scoring. That's the tough thing about basketball.
I think Black Millipedes still need to go into the post.
Yeah, they're gonna give up on that for a little while. Watch and see.
They still need to, but they're not going into the post for him to score.
Sure, misses the 3.
They're going into the post to trap attention, and then they cut off of him or space.
Oh, use him, which makes sense. Yeah. Darren gives it to Justin. Justin gives it back to Darren. Darren to Josh. Josh pulls up for another 3.
That's all.
Oh, he rushed that one. He rushed that one a bit. But like I told you, if you hit 2 trees in a contest within a small amount of time, shoot the 3rd. I'm not going to be upset with you. Malik tries again. Azariah gets the board. Doesn't really get off the floor, but he's rebounding it pretty strong. Ball is given to Darren.
Josh needs to go to the corner. Darren needs to stay out in the middle of this team.
Darren gives it to Khalil. Khalil to Justin. Justin attacks. I would. Yes.
Find Josh. Find Josh.
And he's fouled there going up.
If you find Josh there, that's a wide open shot too.
So the foul will go on Micaiah Moore. So that's his first personal, number 6. Darren will go to the free throw line, shooting 2.
Stroke off from here because he's been getting some shots. He knows he can hit. Maybe he'll feel the touch.
So Joshua Grant comes back in for the bruiser, Justin Bailey. Darren misses the first free throw. He's going to need these right now. Darren gets a second to fall. So he has his first point of the game. Hopefully better things to come from him now. Well, the Black Millipedes still have only 3 people on the scoring list so far. Kurt Lambert, Dejon Hunt, and Malik Clark. They're big 3. Darren gets the steal. Gives it to Josh Gibbs. Josh he's gonna, and he loses it a bit. Yeah, it was a good strip. McConnell gives it to Micaiah Moore. They have some really stretchy players on this court right now.
Darren, I called it. It's a steal.
And he gets the 2 to go. So he has a steal now. And so.
You know what they say, chocolate gossip.
So he has 3 points so far in the game, and he also has 1 assist and a 1 steal. So I'm gonna be 1 assist and 1 steal. Well, I think that'll go. Well, on the he had 2 assists actually. Yes, that's correct.
One coming through the middle.
Yes.
And the kick out.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult keeping stats with just you and me, but we're going to try our best so that we could give the fans at home a summary. We'll try our best, yes. So that timeout was very quick. As we continue here, what I'm really happy to see for the Blue Barracudas is that they're hitting their shots from deep. While all the majority of one scoring for the Black Millipedes is going to one person. Yes, he makes him pick it up. And Connell, Darren is on his skin. Yes, almost got a folder for tripping up. And Azariah with a big board.
Darren's gone. How can they stay in front?
And Joshua gets the and 1 play there. So Joshua.
The coach is begging them to stay in front, but I don't see how they can do it on the fast break.
So Joshua gets that 2 to go. And he will go to the line to convert.
Don't forget that.
Yes, that is correct. So he has 3 assists so far in the game.
That's a big rebound by Azariah just now.
Yes, he's really getting on the rebounds. I told you he would rebound. So Joshua gets his free throw to go, so he converts. Dijon pushing the tempo. Tries to give it to Nicholas Starn, who isn't ready for the pass. It's a bit too much for Nicholas to handle. And then he talks to his teammate about it. That's not. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Even at this age, it's gonna be hard. So Blue Barracudas take a commanding lead, 37-22. The ball is given to Joshua there. Azariah gets it, gives it back to Joshua. Joshua attacks, gives it back to Azariah. Azariah shoots it, misses. Yes, it's not a good shot there, but the ball movement was working.
He's been rebounding and fighting, so we'll give him a shot.
So Dijon attacks right. We have Wilkinson on the court as well.
That's a steal.
And Julian Ford with a steal. Not accustomed to seeing him get some strips.
There's no foul. Oh, there's a
and there's a foul, yes. It was kind of seeable, so I guess he made the call after the fact. So Julian, so that steal would actually go to Darren because Julian tipped the ball, but Darren was the person that picked it up. Julian, good reflexes there. And Darren, he gets his first free throw to go.
Second. Well, the first
Of
of
two.
the two.
Yes.
Second for the game.
Dejon has his first personal also. So Darren scoring all two. So he has 5 points right now.
Another steal.
Another
By who?
steal.
Darren Hurley.
Darren Hurley with 3 steals. Gives it over to Julian. Julian back to Darren. Darren attacks strong 1-2. Loses it a bit off his foot. And there is a foul there on Shav. And Joe Shav Grant has 3 fouls right now. He's just picking up some sad fouls. Yeah.
They need to sub them. You have Khalil, you have Justin.
Yeah, use them. He hasn't really been shooting the ball, so use the guys that are shooting the ball. Justin Bailey's been shooting it. Khalil Austin's been shooting it. Hey, bring back on Primus and go too big. Oh, good trying by Julian Ford.
He's not a bad player, right?
Yes. He's just extra undersized, as we can see. Yeah, he doesn't need to change the game.
He's killing.
He doesn't need to change the game.
He's killing.
I think that's 16 points there for him.
Good. He needs to attack the gaps. Punch and pass. Punch and pass.
What a lovely move by Joe Shav Grant. Pulls up for 2, doesn't get it to fall. And Nicholas Storm with the rebound.
Punch and pass.
Yeah, he needs to understand who is scoring on the team and try to create for them. Dejon misses the lane. Malik goes for the board very strong. And Joe Shav in transition, you know, he's going all the way, but he passes it to Darren. Darren gives it over to Julian, pulls up. And the run.
Darren can hit Joe Shav.
Yes, to finish the play.
Darren's not going to finish over those guys.
And Joe Shav gets 2 to fall there. So he has 5 points in the game. These guys are really battling. Dejon uses his body well, tries to cut off his defender. Khalil passes it over to Rory. Rory taps the inside, lovely spin move, throws it up and gets it to fall. So they're showing us some moves here. And the ball is stolen by Dejon Hunt. Dejon has 1 steal. And he's very upset that there wasn't a call there. Yes, he is. And Darren.
Hey, finish. That's the difference between Darren
and Dejon. He's going to go no matter call or not. He's going to go all the way. Ball is tipped over by Josh. Another steal for Darren Hurley. It's like they're just tossing it in his hand. And Shav can't handle the pass. And it goes right out of bounds. So Shav gets this. Let's say that sub will go for Josh Gibbs, actually. Josh Gibbs. I thought he would have subbed Joe Shav Grant there with 3 fouls, but he subs Josh Gibbs. So Kurt Lambert brings it over. Attack strong, easy layup for Kurt. That was too easy.
But that's because Joe Shav can't help. He has 3 fouls.
Yeah, that's exactly why they should take him out of the game right now.
Yeah.
Julian gives it to Darren. Darren gives it to Joe Shav. Joe Shav attacks strong, flips it up, and doesn't get it to fall. And Kurt gets the rebound. Joe Shav is kicking. He's trying a good defense there by him, but he gives up. Yes, he did. Ball slipped into Malik. Malik goes up and misses. Might be a little too much body there for him.
He's not finishing as clean with the left hand.
Oh, yes. And Darren and misses. Yes, that's a tough one.
He takes the contact point down.
Good hezzy by Dejon Hunt. And he has 8 points so far in the game. Julian crosses up 2 people. Ball is given to Joe Shav Grant. Joe Shav brings it over, gives it to
them running to each other. Well, you have to get there, friend, or not.
Malik. Oh, Nicholas Stern with the rebound.
But we have Dejon running again, trying to get something on the bird.
Kurt to Dejon. Dejon for 3. Misses. Oh, the ball. We have a rubber ring. So Dejon gets another 3 points.
He's trying to get into it. It's only a temporary game at Dejon. He's pressuring.
Joe Shav playing with it a bit. Gives it to Azariah. Azariah to Darren. Darren will control it here. They're only up 10. Darren pulls up for 3. He's really trying to get this shot to fall. Joe Shav attacks and is blocked by Nicholas Stern. Probably told about it. You know, that guy likes to get in your skin.
We have a suspect as a lawyer.
Yes, he did a good job. Honestly, to me, Azariah did a pretty good job. It might be a change from Malik as he moves from weight to length, which is what they need. Ball is given to Julian. Julian with a nice tip.
That's the one he needs to shoot. That's the one he needs to
And he gets 3 there.
And
he was settled.
Of relief.
Yes, he was settled there. And he's happy for that 3.
One of the most comfortable shots he got since he got one.
Yeah. Julian made that easy for him. Kerr misses the lefty. Joshua again dribbling the ball all the way coast to coast, flips it up and doesn't get it to fall. He's trying to use that backboard really well there. So the foul will go on number 4. So that foul actually my apologies, I'm not sure who that foul was on. I'm trying to figure out now. Joe Schaub misses his first free throw of 2. Shoots the second, gets it to fall. So he has 6 points so far. Here's a sub in here for Joe Schaub. Gets back in the hot Khalil, who has 4 threes so far.
2 minutes left, the clock isn't moving. I don't think we realize yet.
Yeah, I think Kerry is trying to get that working. And Connell pulls up for his 2, misses everything.
I think it was touch. So for this,
yeah.
Darren's out. Khalil's in the corner. Khalil's ball.
Oh, he's looking. Yeah, he's thinking about it. Oh, nice crossover moves. Doesn't. Gets it back. Gives it to Khalil. Khalil can't handle the pass. Attacks. Pulls up for 2. He tries his best, but that doesn't work for him. There's a steal there, but barely attacks, and he gets the foul.
What I don't understand is the Barracudas are hitting shots, and they're refusing to meet the kickoff. I think they're trying to get contact with the foul, but they don't need to. They're spacing the floor so well that just meet the ball. It's not that they're not hitting.
So that foul there was on Rory Taylor, I believe. And Justin gets his first free throw to fall. He will shoot the second here now. And the second is a bit long. Yeah, he's so long he doesn't even have to go over the back. He just reaches his arm for it. The Black Millipedes will bring it up now. Ball is given to Kurt Lambert.
1 minute 56 left. Kurt brings it over the time.
Not much pressure for Kurt. It looks like he might have used the offhand there. And misses. And
here goes Darren. Darren's going to Julian.
Julian gets it to Darren to Khalil. Khalil back to Darren.
But the players aren't moving.
Yes, they aren't. So it's going to be tough to get an easy shot off here. He's not going to look. He gets that to fall.
He elevates over everyone.
Yeah, and gets it easy finish to go. So Kurt Lambert brings it over, gives it to Tyrion's over there stretching. Let's just pay attention to that for a little bit.
Steals it.
Yeah. Gets another steal for Darren. Khalil. He good and lovely too. Wow. So interesting here. Kurt brings it over. Khalil pressuring strong. Julian, not really. Ball given into the, and he steals it. It's a jump ball.
He's really tricking Connor down.
Yeah, he's battling for it.
He's switching his angle and stealing it.
He's not going to give anything easy. You know that guy has heart, yes. Looks like he may have gone away with a little trouble there. But it goes, and we have a pushing foul here on number 4, Connell. So Connell has his first personal. So we have 6 Black Millipedes here with 1 foul apiece. While on the other side,
on the other angle, but they're set up differently.
Yes, they are. We have Joe Shabgrant with 3. Primus Waldron with 1.
Rising up over Malik just got contested shot. Then Primus rising up.
Darren with another one and Justin Bailey with 1. Kurt goes over the screen, loses it a bit. Oh, Justin almost had it. And Kurt pulls up for 2, or barely misses. He's really fighting, and he is given a bailout call there as he hit it under the bottom of the ring. So the foul will go on Primus Waldron. So Primus has 2 fouls. There's a lot of fouls in this first half, I would say. But that's how the refs are calling the game. So you got to play with how the refs are calling the game. At halftime, I'll be looking to go over and talk to Darren Hurley of the Blue Barracudas, whilst I will have a word with Dijon Hunt of the Black Millipedes.
Darren trying to organize his team.
Primus gets it. The ball is thrown a while, and Darren says, "Okay, let's go with that." So for halftime, we have the Blue Barracudas with 53 points and the Black Millipedes with 35, which is opposite numbers if you look at it properly. So yeah, I will try to get a word here with Darren Hurley. I want to talk to Darren Hurley. So, with the first semifinals, we have Darren Hurley here. He has 4 assists, 5 steals, and alright, let's try that again. So, we are here with Darren Hurley, the captain of the Blue Barracudas. Right now, he has 11 points, 4 assists, and 5 steals so far. Would you like to tell me how the game feels to you so far?
Well, my shooting was a little off to start the game, but it's starting to get a little rhythm, and my team's shooting well, so I don't need to shoot if they're knocking on the shot.
Okay, so do you have a plan for the second half of this game?
Second half, just win the game. Go on, please, maybe. Just win the game.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
I would have liked to get a word with one of the Black Millipedes, but Andrew Harvey seems to be in a pretty strong discussion with his team right now, so we have to wait on that interview.
And we're just looking to see what the crowd is going to be saying, sir. I know you're back in the Blue Barracudas. What do you think about the game so far?
It's been great. The guys are actually on fire tonight, shooting from the outside. I haven't seen anything like that for the tournament. I just hope they keep it up.
That is true. That is true. The Blue Barracudas are on fire. Sir, who are you back in here tonight?
Blue Barracudas, all the way.
Jeez, Blue Barracudas have it. He's in blue, so I hope he's black in the Blue Barracudas. Talk to me, sir.
Hello, good night.
What do you think about the game so far?
Competitive.
This is one of our young talents here, Kasarian Adams. He's won the 3-on-3 regional competition here against some neighboring islands. And he's here enjoying the festivities and activities. And who are you rooting for?
Darren Hurley.
Not even the Blue Barracudas, but Darren Hurley. That's also one of his teammates for the 3-on-3 competition. Let's hear a female aspect on the game. Hi, ma'am. How are you tonight?
Hi. I'm good.
She seems sleepy. The game is not entertaining?
I'm not sleepy. I'm good.
Okay, she's up for it. What do you think about the game so far?
It's pretty decent, but I'm going with Blue Barracudas. It's true.
I need some supporters of the Black Millipedes. I'm going to take the Black Millipedes here. For me, I think the Black Millipedes are fighting. They're just lacking some shots. They need to convert on the shots they're taking. They're getting good looks, but they're not making them fall. Have Malik on the boards, very heavy, and he needs to continue that. It's only really a 18-point game. We've seen a lot of change in basketball in the blink of an eye. So we hope they battle back into the game, and we have a competitive second half for you.
Blue Barracudas. Blue Barracudas. Sure, sure. No problem. I'll get slippers and shoes. All right, we are back here. And Darren brings it over strong, gives it to Joe Shav. Joe Shav fakes, attacks, Passes it, tries to get it back, and we have Primus here with a steal, and he attacks. Oh, he misses. So the ball was still with the Blue Barracudas. A bit of a mix-up here. Too much for the eye to see. Khalil pulls up for 3 on this end, and he gets another 3 to 4. So he starts the quarter very hot.
This guy is ready. This guy is trying ready.
So he starts the scoring, and there with some standstill defense there. Malik throws it up. Primus doesn't understand that he is he's too small. So just play for the contact. Wait until he tries to go up and jump. I don't think Primus watches any college basketball at this point in time. Dijon gets his 3 to 4. So I didn't get to interview him at halftime because his coach was really in a serious chat with his team. But Dijon is having a pretty decent game so far. He has 14 points. And the ball goes out of bounds there. Yes, he's
trying his best.
Yeah, he's always been a fighter. He's always been a fighter. I just think, yeah, he gets it. He slips a bit, loses it, goes on the floor. Sounded like
they're hustling. You can't doubt their effort. You can't doubt their effort.
And Kurt gets the 3 to 4.
I'm telling you, games change really quickly. That's 2-3 so far, and they're down what 15.
And a bit of a joke here, Charles. When Dijon Hunt hit the floor just now, it sounded like a drip coming out of, a faucet hitting just a puddle. It was very sporty to hear. Khalil upfits, attacks strong. Might have been fouled there going through the lane. And the foul will go on number 6, Micaiah Moore of the Black Millipedes. So he has 2 right now.
He is a pretty small individual.
Yes, he is.
I know you've heard of the workout effect. One small drip, big drip.
Yes, and then that's a problem. You know that.
He's trying. Yeah. He's having a conversation with himself, actually.
Yeah, and then, so he keeps fighting.
He's from 3, but he's missed his free throw.
Unfortunately.
By the way, that's his nickname, Khalil Austin.
Yes, Foreman. Yeah. So for now, it's going to be lights out though, because he is shooting really well.
Kurt. Oh, crosses it over, punches, up fades, fine.
Kano misses barely. Khalil with some lovely hustle.
Is going. No, he's flowing. No, he's going.
He finds, pulls back, loses it a bit. Gives it over to Khalil, who should have pulled up for 3, but he gives it to Justin. Justin attacks baseline, fades the shot, and gets the 2 to 4. So that's a good move by Justin Bailey there. So
good jump stop. I'm finally seeing some jump shots. Good. And Primus is fronting now. He's fronting, and
yeah, he still takes the contact. He's still leaning. He's still leaning. Like he just doesn't hold to take contact at this point in time. So
he's leaning.
So that foul will go on Primus Waldron. So he has 3. Yeah. Hopefully Azariah Burgess will come into the game and do. Yeah. He can take a bump right now. And we also have a sub in with Josh Gibbs coming in for Khalil. I don't agree with that sub, but we'll take it for now. Unless Khalil may be tired. I would have given that sub either to Justin or Joe Shaw. Yeah. I'm sure you can tell you this. Oh, okay, no problem. And Dijon gets the lovely 2 to 4.
And see, he's really concerned about his ankle there on the bench. And showing that, yes, he's in a bit of pain.
Okay, so it's an injury.
He's a trooper. He'll be back, I can tell you that.
So my apologies to Teron King on that play. He sees that his player is injured and calls for the sub early. Kurt in transition gives it to Connell. Connell gets the easy lay in. They're not really playing much transition defense right now.
This is a 12-point game. Basketball can change so quickly.
Yes, just like that. Darnay gets it to Joe Shav. Joe Shav to Azariah, back to Joe Shav. Justin pulls back, gets it to Azariah. Joshua attacks strong, gives it to Darnay. Darnay attacks on the inside, pulls up for his team, and gets the 2 to 4. So
he just needs to keep playing.
So Darnay has 12 points in the contest so far. Kurt
Kurt calls for the screen.
Being defended by Josh Schaub.
Solid.
Yeah.
Nice. He beats the screen. He's fouled there. He's fouled there. He was fouled.
Ball is thrown up to Schaub.
And Josh Schaub is on the break.
1-2, and he gets the easy 2 to fall. So Josh Schaub has 8 points so far in the game. Dijon will bring it over. Darren is defending well, and he gets beat on the inside, bumps into his own man Dijon, and Kurt with a lovely acrobatic move misses. Malik can't put it in. Malik falls away from the hoop. He does that a lot. Darren gives it back to Justin. Justin will probably attack and find one of his teammates, as he likes to do. Josh Schaub attacks, and he wasn't sure what he wanted to do there, and ended up double dribbling. So, as a timeout is called by the Black Millipedes, we have the Blue Barracudas with 63 points, while the Black Millipedes have 47. 5 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock.
Earlier, Kurt made a beautiful move to get into the lane, man. He went for the lane. I believe he was fouled. But this is a good reason why players shouldn't go for the foul but go to finish. Because even if no foul is called, they still got the 2 points. So you really concentrate on scoring the ball.
Yeah,
don't
always.
leave it up to the referee to determine if you get on the score sheet.
Do you do that, Charles? Wonderful.
To the best of my ability, it doesn't always work all I want.
Well, I can understand that. Just an all-in-all serious question there. Whatever you preach, you should try to do yourself. You understand? So, as all of this is just a learning curve for all of us, actually. The game continues now. Kurt Lambert will bring it over the stripe. He's conducting his team right now.
Kurt.
A hard off glass, and Micaiah Moore with a rebound and an easy 2. We have some Black Millipedes in the fans. I didn't hear them earlier, but clearly he wasn't here. Yes, a 14-point game. Darren to Justin. Justin attacks strong. Throws it up. That is not enough. Yes, there are 2 defenders on him there. Bijan gives it in to Connell. Connell with a lovely move and gets it to fall. So we have Connell with another 2 points there.
We have a 12-point game.
Yes, again we have a 12-point game. Their Blue Barracudas will try not to make it a single-digit game.
This is an important possession.
Darren gets it, pulls back.
Darren scored 2 points.
Yeah. 1-2, and his left hand isn't enough to get it to fall. Dijon in the transition. He attacks strong, 1-2, and gets the easy lay. He uses that quickness. He really uses that quickness. He has 18 points so far.
He's really well. He's very well. He's really fighting for his team. That's a bad team. That's a good extra pass. That's a good pass.
Josh misses everything. Yes, it was good ball movement, but they couldn't get it to fall. Josh needs to use his hands, like put them in the air. Good move by Dijon. He's not afraid to lose his skin.
I think Darren should just call for a screen here and get this.
Yes, a big screen for Azariah Barges right now would be helpful for him. Darren tries to get it.
And Dijon is on the break again. Oh, he pulls up shot. That's a good decision.
Dijon is hot right now. That is 3 back-to-back baskets by Dijon Hunt there. So yes, and he has 22 right now in the game.
I think the defense was looking for him to go all the way, but Dijon said, no, I'll stop right here and I'll take these 2.
So the timeout wasn't given, and we're continuing here. Ball given to Joe Schaub Grant. Joe Schaub gets it to Darren. Darren attacks strong, goes in, passes it out to Josh, who really wants the 3. Misses.
No, here's my thing.
Yeah, 2 points is good too. Yeah. It would have been easier, and it helps you with the next 3. Oh, what a lovely move there. Hesitates. Kurt is smiling as he knew he would have been blown by there. And we have Justin with a lovely spin move. So Justin with another 2. He has 10 points. Kurt brings it over.
It's good D. It's just a good offensive move.
Malik didn't even take a step there.
Yeah, he's trying not to dribble because he knows they're getting down.
Oh, smart than smart. But I find when Azariah Burgess comes on the court, he goes into a bit of a shell. Misses everything. I thought it was good from here. It looked good from here. So he still has his 8.
I think Darren could put the ball to the side and just call for it to go up.
Yeah.
It's right there. He will make something happen. I believe that.
Dijon wants
really
it.
Trying to get his
Yeah.
calling for a screen. He rejects the screen and floats it.
Misses.
And almost crying.
Misses again, and then there's a block by Khalil on Darney. Good pass to Khalil Austin. Austin for 3. Misses short. So the ball is given to Micaiah Moore. Moore gives it back to Dijon. Dijon will control the game again. He's done a pretty good job to me. He slips a bit there. Darney goes for it. And Darney shoves him off. And then there's a foul there. There's no foul call, and then there's a foul call. Yes, it might not have been in his hand. Dijon fighting. Dwight Rose is a pretty no-nonsense referee, even though he might mistake on some calls. Khalil, a few jab steps. That wasn't really defending him. He gets it off with his right hand, and Josh, they're wasting their ball possessions here, Charles. They're wasting them. Kurt brings it over the timeline. Calls for a play here. What are they gonna do? They set up. Ball is given to Dijon. Dijon comes over strong. Darney defending pretty well. Kurt gets it, attacks right, and misses barely. Darney with a lovely rebound there. So
I think he's going to attack Dijon here. Fights Khalil.
Ball is given over. He's being fouled while he's trying to pass the ball here. Shav forces his way again. Ball goes right out of bounds off his knee. I find Shav really forces the issue coming from baseline. Like, he has a shot and he just goes through. So it looks like the Blue Barracudas may go into a 2-3 here. As in, it's not very easy for players to whisper. And Darney throws it to no one. So Darney will sadly have another turnover there for his team because his team is not moving how he expects them to. Nicholas attacks on the inside, goes hard. Might have been a charge there, but Nicholas is given the 2. Nicholas gets 2. That's his first basket of the game. Just like that. Azariah goes in strong and gets the foul call. That would have been nice. Nicholas has another foul, so he has 2 for the contest. I'm really looking forward to see if Azariah will hit these free throws. Shoots the first. First misses along. Yes, he did. And he shoots the second. Second is wet. So Azariah gets his first point of the game. It's good to see this guy getting in it after he missed the first game of the tournament.
As I said, it's looking like it's going to have to be a competitive second half here.
Yeah.
Let him right back into the game.
Of course. So we have 32.9 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter. 7-point game, 66-59. And the 2 teams have talked it over. They will come back on now and see what they have talked about. Balu's still in a hard discussion. Sorry, Andrew Harvey, nicknamed Balu, is still in a hard discussion with his Black Millipedes. They will bring it over. Looks a bit tense now. Music is stopped. Nicholas. And bounce to Kurt. Kurt lets it roll. He loves the time to roll out. Ball given in to Connell. Connell gives it out to Nathan. Nathan attacks. I almost stolen by Darren Hurley, and Connell will pull up for 2. Misses. And Darren gets a steal there.
Darren's gone. He fights Joe Shav.
And Joe Shav is under the basket.
And Darren fights for the board, and Joe Shav fights for it. And they get it back. No, and they give it away.
And they get it back. Ball is given to Austin. Austin to Azariah. Austin has to shoot it. He shoots it and it's long. He wasn't aware of the clock time that he had. So at the end of the third, they're still up 7, 66-59. And for the Black Millipedes, who are trailing by 7, Dejon Hunt has 22 points. Malik Clark has 16 points. Whilst for the Blue Barracudas, Darren has 12 points, 4 assists, and 7 steals. Primus Waldron has 3 rebounds and 8 points. Khalil Austin has 18 points and 2 blocks. And Joshua Gibbs has 10 points. So a bit of scoring being shared amongst the Blue Barracudas here. Whilst for the Black Millipedes, most of the scoring is being done by 3 people. They're honest to believe they can win this game right now. I can see it in them. A lot of confidence radiating from over there. Whilst for the Blue Barracudas, they're just making sure they don't slip up here and give away another win. As I heard the other night, they gave it to the Purple Falcons coming out to the end, which is not very good for them. But we're given the better matchup for the semifinals here. So they will try to hold on to this lead for the next 10 minutes here, while the Black Millipedes will battle. So Nathan will inbound to Kurt Lambert. Lambert gives it to Nathan. Nathan passes it in to Connell, and he throws it right away. So whatever they talked about, Nathan clearly didn't understand the entire play. Ends up losing it there. Darren brings it over. Calls for a screen from Josh. Josh screens. Shot by Joe Shav, and Joe Shav gets 3 to fall. Have some fans in the back getting on a bit rowdy. Joe Shav has 11 right now. Nathan pulls up for 3, misses. Ball is tipped by Josh, or Joe Shav has a rebound.
Use his skills. Okay, he slows it down.
Given to Khalil, that was a lovely pass there. Throws it up, misses. Ball is rebounded by Nicholas Torrance.
By Joe Shav. He has to make a start. Just has a.
And a lovely defense by him, stopping Nathan Innes from getting the easy 2. Khalil gives it to Darren. Darren to Josh, who can't handle the pass. Ball's tipped to Joe Shav, who gives it to Justin. Justin gives it to Darren. Darren pulls up for 3. 3 misses everything. Yes, I heard him. Did you hear him?
Just catch it. Shoot. The dribble.
OMG, he said.
A tough shot.
So he's trying his best to get back in this game. They're up 10, by the way, at this point. Micaiah Moore gives it to Kurt. Kurt over to Nathan. Nathan pulls up for 2, misses barely. Joe Shav really trying on the boards.
Fighting on the board.
That's what he needs to do. And he might, I knew he was giving away with that call there. So Khalil will be a bit frustrated with himself. The ball kind of rolls up on him, giving him a double dribble. That'll be a turnover for him. Yes, fans can't believe it. So Kurt brings it down, gives it over to Dejon Hunt. Long. I know that was going to be long.
Really let it go.
Darren gets a steal.
Darren and Justin is gone.
And Darren can't believe it.
He probably doesn't know the difference between Joe Shav and Justin. Joe Shav would have definitely let that one.
Yes, he would have. We were unsure of the layup, but he would have definitely caught that pass. Kurt pulls back.
That's way to make up for it.
Yes. And McConnell with a lovely right hand reverse. So McConnell has another 2. Yeah, I told you these guys like stretch fours. He and Micaiah Moore are pretty much the soul of the back of this defense here with their length. Joe Shav gives it over. They're swinging it on the perimeter here. Justin for three. Shot is good. So Justin has 13 points right now. And he gets the and one.
Challenges at the ring. That's a very nice play by Kurt.
Yes, so he would try to convert here. Let me get you first, man. Kurt gets his free throw to fall. Looks like it's going to be a rainy night here at UWI. I'm not sure if these games... Yes, and we're not sure if these games are going to continue if it rains. DeJohn just called a ref, and I think he slipped. So I'm not sure what happened there. Josh Gibbs attacks strong, tries to get a two. Looks like he may have been bumped, but he plays hard. Shav allows DeJohn to blow by. Tehran really want his team to stop the ball first. That's what he's out there shouting.
I think they tried to.
So DeJohn had another two there.
They're not getting back. They're not only just having back.
Yes, because he's mainly at the top of the perimeter, so he has to. And Malik Clark.
King needs a timeout.
Yes, they're only down 4 right now. We're really seeing some strong coaching by Andrew Harvey here.
He needs to get Primus back into the game.
So Darren gets it. Oh, a lovely move there by him. Khalil pulls up for 3. Doesn't get it to fall. He's in there battling though. He might be a bit tired, playing a whole 40 minutes. Good try by Joe Shav Grant.
That's a good contest without fouling.
And they're not going for the ball though. They're not going for the ball. The ball is too long there. Joe Shav comes up with it. So Joe Shav has about 3 rebounds there for the game. Darnay fit, pulls back, and then he pulls up for 3. Oh, he misses. Yeah, it's not a bad shot. I would have liked him to can it there though. Kurt.
Darnay is really pressuring the ball. Kurt handles himself.
Ball is given to Malik. Malik who pulls up, misses everything. Khalil. Yeah, they're walking. They're walking this ball over. They seem a bit tired. Ball is given to Darnay Hurley. Darnay gives it to Khalil. Khalil pulls up for 3. Yes, it's too long. They're dropping the ball in his hand, and he's insisting on letting it fly. Dijon with good hands there. Attack strong. Misses the 2.
Kirk is on the board heavy.
That was a good play by Dijon Hunt there to see that the foul was coming and throw it up. So Dijon will go to the line for 2. Tehran King sees a bit distressed and he puts Primus into the game. Primus.
I would leave in Josh. Josh is going to battle on those boards. He's going to play above the ring. I'll probably take out Bailey here because we're having a rebounding issue.
Yeah.
Josh is going to rebound above the ring.
And Joe Shav will rebound above the ring. So Dijon gets his 2 free throws to go. Sorry, he gets a 1, he misses 1. So he has 25 points so far. Darnay gives it to Joe Shav. Joe Shav fits, gives it to Khalil. Khalil calling for his teammates. He doesn't want it. He doesn't seem to want it. And Darnay. Nice attack by Darnay and gets a 2 to go.
He's going to let to make something happen.
Yes. So he has 14 points right now. Has almost 10. Almost has 10 steals. It's very close. I think he has 8 right now.
And Dijon
misses.
Something happened.
Darnay trying to see, calling a call for Joe Shav to pass it. Darnay attacks. Lovely pass by him. Khalil should have shot it. To Joe Shav pulls up for 2, misses. Primus goes for it, and the ball will go to the Black Millipedes, and Tehran calls a timeout. So maybe something that Andrew Harvey would have wanted right now for his team. So it might have been It might have been favored by the for the timeout.
I think this timeout where Coach King should have been done. Like 8 possessions.
As we know, though, Tyrone King is still a very young coach in progress, and he's trying his best out there. And I love the effort that, yes, he doesn't. Yeah, as we see, he made some minor issue mistakes that we as commentators can still see. They're up 5 right now. Very close game. We know Harvey likes to talk, so he will insist on everything he needs right now. Yeah, he uses it. They make sure they're in early, and then he uses that time. So the ball is inbounded here to Dijon Hunt.
2-3. They're trying to switch up this defense. No. Yes, they're in a 3-2.
Yes, they're in a 3-2. Ball is given to Mackay Moore. Kurt gets the cut. They run out to Dijon. Dijon attacks base, throws it out to Mackay Moore. Kurt attacks on the inside. Slicing and Dicey gives it to Dijon, and there's a 3-second call there, probably on Malik Clark.
Shot, but it's a 3 seconds.
That's tough. That is a really tough call for them. So,
First 3 seconds for the entire game.
yes.
The coach is upset.
They tend to do that here. You know, wait till it's very important time in the game and choose calls that weren't used throughout the game. Ball is thrown. Dijon will look at his teammate. Smart decision not to hit Nicholas in the transition. He knows his players very well. Kurt gets it to Dijon. Dijon attacks strong, but it's about to push off there, but he got away with it. Khalil is gonna go all the way. We know this, is if he can score. And he misses the and one play. So he will go to the lane. As a shooter, more likely he will look to knock down both of these free throws. This will give him back his rhythm that he may have lost earlier on. He has 5 threes so far for the entire game.
Remember you heard the flag up earlier.
Yes. So he was feeling for it a bit. Khalil misses the first. All the players are a bit gassed right now. Khalil gets his second to fall. So he has 19 points in the game. And Nicholas will inbound it to Kurt. Kurt Lambert will bring it out for the Black Millipedes, whilst the Blue Barracudas are still in a 3-2. Brings it over.
Kurt has it.
Kurt gives it to Dijon. Dijon gives it to Kurt. Kurt throws it over to Nicholas. Nicholas using jab steps. Yeah. He's not really a threat from there. Kurt gets the 2 to fall. Yes, he is.
Feeding the lane very well. He's going fast and then slow.
It's a very unpredictable player, is he?
It's a 3-point game.
Ball is given to Joe Shaw. Joe Shaw gets it to Khalil. Khalil will find his point guard, Darnay Hurley. Darnay will look to go over. Primus here. Cuts through the lane. Throws it up and is given the foul for his efforts. So he will go to the lane for 2. They're really slowing down the game here. I'm not. Yes, that is the correct score there. I was just making sure it was the correct score. So Nicholas Thorne, who we've seen block multiple shots throughout these games, he has 5 fouls.
He's upset. He's upset. He thinks he did it foul, but players need to understand sometimes that he's bad.
Darnay at the lane, pulls up for his second, so he gets his 2 free throws to fall. Darnay has 16 points in the game right now. Connell misses everything. Malik with the efforts. Darnay comes up with it, strong, attacks, throws it to Primus. Primus goes for the layup and gets it to fall. Primus has 10 points.
Connell is going right.
Misses.
Primus.
Gets it off glass.
I think the battle is a little bit more.
So Connell has another 2. So he has 8 points so far for the game. We have 2 minutes left on the clock. Still a 5-point game here. Blue Barracudas. Joshua attacked strong. Hits it off glass. He was given the foul. He's attacking very strong. You have just a bit of a late whistle here, as we were seeing from Dwight consistently throughout the game.
I realize players never fall. Players' reaction when a foul is it's like they can't believe it.
Yeah, it's either going to be silent or they can't believe it. Joshua gets his first free throw to go. So he has 12 right now. Shoots his second. Second is good. So he has 13 points in the contest. Kurt gives it to Micaiah Moore. Micaiah Moore throws it over to Dijon. Dijon tries for a foul, which is not a bad try, because the guy was right on him. Yeah. Yes, right now at this point in time, Joshua pulls up for 3. After shooting his free throws, they thought I would have fouled. And Primus goes back up. So he has 12 points right now.
It's a 10-point game.
Yes, and I don't see Black Millipedes coming back from a 10-point lead right now with a minute and some left. They're not that type of dominant scoring team.
Nope, and they're not getting the offensive glass.
Yeah, so they're not really fighting for it right now. Khalil gives it to Joshua, who misses the lane, but will be given a foul because of Connell trampling him. So the foul will go on Connell. So he has 2 fouls right now, and then there's a timeout call by Tyron King.
No, interesting fact. I was at I would call it a referee's clinic yesterday, and they were explaining certain things that are deemed fouls and not deemed fouls. And just now, Dijon created all of that when he tried to draw that. He's not in a natural shooting motion. He went out of his screen to get that contact. So more freshmen are not going to get that. I think it's a very tight time in the game to actually try to get that ball too.
It may be, but that's an interesting thought there. I'm glad to see you getting out to these things, Charles. You're very interested in hearing what they have to say.
I need to find out how to use the rules to my advantage as a coach and a player.
Yeah, because as a coach, you're pretty new to the scene, and as a player, you're a bit old to the scene. So I understand why you'd look to do these things. So Joshua hits his first free throw of 2, and he has 14 points so far in the contest. He will shoot his second. This will more likely seal the game. And he scores the second.
This should be the ball game here.
So he has
they're up 12. It'll be interesting to see what the Black
15 right now.
They fought back.
They really did, yeah. They fought. Got to give them that.
Good strip by Khalil.
They're already on the nose coming in this game. And Connell, and they're giving a jump ball here, and the Blue Barracudas will take it across. 1:02 left in the game. Ball is given to Darney. He will control the game from here.
They need to get rid of this two, the Black Millipedes.
Yeah, they need the pressure. There's not much left in the tank here. Joshua gives it to Khalil. Khalil. Yes, he traveled. He traveled there. He seems not to be understanding what is a traveler. I agree. He attacks, gives it over to Dijon. Dijon gives it back to Kurt. Kurt goes in, flips it up, misses. And Malik on the inside. We haven't seen him for a while, but he's still here. So he has 20 points so far in the game.
Danny Harry scored the second free throw.
Yes, so he has 18 points in the game. And DeJohn will try to pull up for his team. Is about 24 left on the clock.
They can literally just try to get the jump ball instead of trying to force and time.
So
when they just dribble out, and that seems to be game.
yeah, so Darren will dribble out here. The Black Millipedes will take this game 87-75 as the clock is dribbled out. Darren has 18 points, 8 steals and 4 assists, while Primus has 5 rebounds and 12 points. We also have Joseph Grant with 3 rebounds, 1 block and 15 points. And Khalil Austin with 1 block and 18 points, 19 points. So also for the Black Millipedes, who really put on a show, trying their best to stay in this game. We had DeJohn Hunt with 25 points, a game high 25 points just to say. And Malik Clark with 20 points and Kurt Lambert following with 13. We're gonna talk to Tyrone. About to turn this off. We're gonna talk to Tyrone King very soon.
Right here, Hawks. Let's see what Trey has to say about that. Trey? Trey means business. Don't talk to Trey. What team are you going for, sir? Not sure. He's new. We haven't seen much of him. Who are you rooting for? Purple Falcons. So far we have 2 for the Purple Falcons. They're going to be the favorites.
Yeah, so we're here with the coach of the Blue Barracudas here, Tyrone King. His team just won the first semifinals of the night. How did you enjoy that game by your team, and how frustrating was it with watching that close game by the underdogs, Black Millipedes?
I enjoyed it a lot. I feel like every single game we just get better and better, and frustration-wise, like we seem to like close games. Like we were up 20 and then we ended up winning by like 10 or 12 or something like that. But I don't know. At one point we were only up 3. So I think that's just a bit of our inexperience as young players and with a young coach as well. And I think that as we go on, we will get better and better.
Yes, I really appreciate you coming over here to talk to me. I'll try to get Darren Hurley now, but congrats to you and your team.
All right, thanks.
Where is Darren Hurley? Darren. DeJohn. Yeah, you gotta finish the ending in the game. Yeah. So now we have Darren Hurley. This is my little brother, but he played a pretty good game today. He had about 8 steals to end the game, and he had about only 14 points, but he was really playing the point guard role today. How did the game go to you coming down to the end?
The game was great. I really thought that our team shot the ball well, and we capitalized on defense. So we defended the offense one time, so it was good.
Will your team try to bring this into the finals tomorrow, or?
Yeah, for sure. We good looking to go out with the same mentality.
Thank you. And then we have DeJohn Hunt here. who played a pretty decent game for his team. He had a game high 25 points. And tell me about your game, Dejon.
I think that I was trying to attack too much sometimes. Sometimes I had the shot, but I didn't take it. And it forced into some turnovers, trying to force it to the base. But overall, I think that we had a pretty decent game. It's just that if we had started out the half a little better, it'd be an easier game because we had to fight more down to the end.
I saw that you were a bit frustrated during the game. Does that affect your play, or does it make it even better?
I think that the frustration kind of bring me down a little bit, but then it still fuels up energy for me to go out. So it still has a negative and positive effect both sides, but I really feel that today it really brought me down a little bit more.
Well, thanks a lot. Tough loss there, but I know we'll be seeing a lot more of you very soon.